Hello everyone, how are you? It's Celia Mutuningzengele here. If you're coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, thank you so much. If you're coming back again, thank you for coming back again with your data and your time and your faith in me. Big ups to that. Thank you so much. In this video, this one is linked to the other video where we are talking about Amanda DuPont and Jubjub's case. So if you haven't watched that other video, please make time to go and watch it as well. Now I'll just brief about this video. What is the aim of this one? This one, we want to talk about Masechaba's input in that case. As much as Masechaba also surfaced in last year's news of Jubjub and Amanda, she surfaced as a person that also claimed that Jubjub Mulemoma Akhokhanye also raped her. And Twitter went up in arms with her because they felt like she was just making claims. Now, here was the big argument for Twitter people. They were like, Masechaba, you cannot come and tell us Jubjub has raped you and you are claiming that you were a virgin when it happened. Because Masechaba was like, and I was a virgin when it happened. Now people had a problem immediately with the I was a virgin when it happened. Now people are like, wow, Wena, remember you once told us that your father raped you when you were 9 and raped you for 3 consecutive days. Now how can you be a virgin now? That is the topic that I want us to discuss today. Now, is it possible to be a virgin after being raped? Let us try and explain what being a virgin is. Being a virgin or giving the virginity to means giving yourself to have sexual relations to someone, like willingly so. That is what giving the virginity to is. So yes, it is possible to be a virgin even after being raped, because when you were raped, you didn't give anyone the permission to rape you. That's why it's called rape, is because it was not consensual. It was not with your permission. It was not with your willingness to give your body to that person. That person took whatever they have to you. And what did they break? They've broken what we call the hymen. They did not break your virginity. They break what we call the hymen. What is the hymen? A hymen is the membrane that is in a girl's private area, or in the vagina, and in there, that hymen, remember that there are girls who are born without it. There's a small portion of girls who are born without the hymen, and there is a small portion of girls who get their hymen broken while they do certain extreme sports or whatever injuries that they may have accidentally. So does that mean they are no longer virgins? Not at all. Just because they do no longer have the hymen does not mean they are no longer virgins. So virginity has got nothing to do with rape. So if you are raped as a child, you can still claim that you are a virgin, because you have never given yourself willingly to someone else to engage in that way with. So is Masechaba correct to say she was a virgin when Jubjub raped her? Yes, she was, because the mere fact that her father did whatever did to her when she was 9 does not take away the fact that Masechaba sees herself as a virgin. You have every right to see yourself as a virgin because you have never given willingly yourself to someone to sleep with. Therefore, Masechaba is correct to say when Jubjub raped her, she was a virgin. Yes, that is what I wanted us to clarify, because I do know that that matter caused so much havoc on Twitter. People felt like, okay, she was caught in the lie. She wasn't caught in the lie, actually. Unless you do know your value, or unless you don't know your value, then you think that you are caught in the lie when you say that. So I agree, fully agree with Masechaba when she says she was a virgin. And this has to be a lesson for our people, because it shows that many of us, particularly women, do not understand this at all. And we are having a serious problem because we live in a country that is just riddled, and it has rape stats that are, they are rocket high. So we actually need to redefine ourselves. We actually have to redefine the way we explain things so that they do make sense to others. So actually, hence, we are also fighting with the fact that there is culture of checking the girls, because many of those girls were checked whether they were still virgins. Actually, they were checked if they still had hymen, and if they were found not to have hymen, they were ridiculed. No one was willing to know what happened to them. Actually, it was like they were humiliated for not having the hymen, and many of them didn't even know how they lost it, because they may have had an accident that led to that. They may have born without it. They may have played extreme sports that made them lose it. So does that make them bad people? Oh no. Does that make them sluts? No. So we actually have to redefine the way we see things. There is a lot of education that is needed in the gender-based violence space, in the everyday, day-to-day space that we are living in. There's a lot for us to learn before we judge others. Thank you so much. Before I leave, let me remind you again, please subscribe, share, like, and do the right thing. Leave a comment. Let's talk about this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.